Hey there, Angel of Galaxite, back with some more channeled messages. As always, I'd just like to thank you for clicking on my channel. Any support at this stage is very much appreciated. As the time I'm filming this, I'm round about just over 3 months, and I have 3 more to go to get 100 subscribers. So anyone can help there, I'd be really blessed. Thank you. I don't know why, just 100 seems a bit better, doesn't it? Thank you for all who have already subscribed, and keep continuing to come back. That really is wonderful. Anyway, how can you support my channel? Of course, is subscribing, commenting, sharing, hitting that like button. Oh, just any of that. But anyway, don't forget the notifications, because they will let you know when I have new content out. Anyway, these messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. Could be their love lost one, or a situation around you or them. Just remember, Spirit works through us in mystical and mysterious ways. You may be just that heavenly post person delivering communication where it needs to go. So think that way too. And if I say male or female, remember we have both aspects of the divine feminine and masculine. So please take it as it resonates. Now I use all my clairs, signs and synchronicities in my environment, songs because I'm clairaudient among my other clairs. But I'm also a claircognizant, which means I just know things. I don't actually know why I know some things sometimes, but I do. And I have been accurate on many occasions, to the surprise of myself sometimes, okay? All right. Anyway, all right. So I'm hearing, ooh, girl, you're going to be knocked off your feet. So that's for someone. Don't know who, but there you go. Quick pop-in, as I sometimes get. Right, let's go. Where are we going today? Okay, so automatically I've got a guy. He's telling me he was like small sized, not a large man. He was full of fun and mischief, liked to go out to meet new people, especially on the rave scene, but it's not just that, you know, but also enjoyed a quiet drink. I would say he was round about 5'6" to 7 and a slim build. I can see he has a tattoo on his right arm. He's telling me he would have made fun of people, but wasn't malicious, just liked to make others laugh. Also, something to do with 6 mates who he kept close. And these mates have been around him, in his words, since day dot. Oh, okay. So I'm hearing Mandem. Not sure if he's joking with that. Oh, no, was the answer. Okay, sorry, I thought I misheard you. Alright, so Mandem meaning is the language of friendship and camaraderie, I'm told. Alright. So Mandem is a slang term for all who don't know that refers to a group of men or people in Caribbean English. Alright. Specifically Jamaican patois, because it's man is often used to refer to oneself or to address others. Okay, just for anyone who's foreign and doesn't really understand. So in general, like to one crew, boys or mates, and this term has its roots others, while them means them. I hope I'm doing this justice. By combining these 2 words, Mandem was born. All right, thank you. So I'm asking him now in my mind, what kind of music does he like? And he's just telling me different types. He's telling me he smoked the herb. January seems important. And I'm hearing done time. So could be prison. It doesn't always have to be. Take it as it resonates and leaves the rest for someone else. Or this means something, do you know? Done time. Think about in the past tense. The speaker conjugates his or her verbs with done to indicate that an event or action has occurred sometime in the past. I'm done with them clowns. They're jokers, I'm hearing. Sorry, I can't do the accent that he's doing. Sometimes I can't. I'm kind of feeling a lot of anger and annoyance, and my adrenaline is just, whoa. Lots of emotions flying here, you know, here, there and everywhere. Rage as his body and his mind had been through so much trauma. I'm feeling lots of drama. And I'm hearing, I no longer care about anything or anyone, and do not give a shit any longer. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Any longer about any future events or consequences. Oh, that's what I'm feeling. I really feel that, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. It just come out. Don't want to offend anyone. Or YouTube. And I'm hearing, yeah, that is how I felt sometime, before passing over. F-U-C-K. All this, I'm done. Sorry, I'm not allowed to swear on YouTube, I think. So within that circle of mates, I'm feeling there was an agreement. And I'm hearing, hey, let's head out. Done. And that was the last time, trigger warning, he saw his family. I have Robin, but I'm not sure if that is a name. Could be, but maybe a reference to a robin. Just like the one on this bench. You know, because they're often a sign of spirit. So maybe whoever this person's talking to, you've seen one and thought about him. Yeah, because spirit can manipulate the energy around birds. Yeah, they're messengers. So I'm asking him now about his passing. He's telling me it was quick, and he was on the other side of the veil before he understood what really truly happened. He's telling me he had a sister and a brother, and I'm told Mum and Dad are still living. Okay. And he did have someone special in his life, but he doesn't want to elaborate. She knows, he's telling me. Okay. He's explaining that he may be coming across as a bad man, but tells me he had a long-term vision, financial independence, which would have thrived throughout the economic ups and downs. Telling me he was smart and wanted to go into partnership and was looking forward to celebrate his success with his people and family or fama. His ideas had sustainability, He had every intention of becoming the best he could be. He says a special quality or feature which would have made it easily recognizable and different from the other ideas of the same type. Okay. Don't judge anyone, eh? Get the feeling he was very generous with those he loved and cared about. September could mean something. And he would have had a really expressive face. Neat and tidy person. Quite loud at times, but a really unusual laugh as well. And he would have had short hair. Alright. So I have the initials H, L, B and S for some reason. So we have B and L, S and B, H and L, B and S, L and B, and L and H. Ariella I'm hearing, but not sure if it's a name or has some meaning somewhere. Remember, people could be just people in the environment. There can be people on the other side, people watching. It's a whole array of who they could be, but let's hope they're within this message, alright? I'm hearing JC, that could be relevant. The number 123 could be relevant. And I see a lamppost as well. Take that as it resonates. and I'm hearing faulty. So 642, or 6 on its own and 42. Doug, Jace, Ivan and Nix comes to mind, but again, take that as it resonates. Okay, Zach, I'm hearing Zach too. Okay, thank you. Alright, it wants to leave it there. It's probably done. Okay, right. Okay. So today my vision was of an older lady. Now I get these visions and sometimes they pass through so quickly that I don't always grasp them, but what I could gather from this was she was an older lady in a room and she had lots of things around her. She would have had quite a lot of items, I'm feeling. It wouldn't have been a sparse place. I saw a lot of fabric, that's all I can remember. Lots of warm fabric things, maybe some tartan type blankets, or maybe just, I think there was purple in there if I remember rightly. But she looked as though she was sitting and had something in her hand. It looked like a letter she was reading, but it was all over in a flash, as I said. So if you've just lost a grandma, nana, mum or aunt, she came in to show me she is on the other side with loved ones, so don't worry. So if this feels right to you. So I'm told this lady loved to be outdoors and was wheeled around by her family to all her favourite places. I'm hearing life was not always easy for you all, but you all went above and beyond to find time to make my final years very special. I was loved. You all made sure my needs were taken care of, and there was always one of you at my side at any time, and she's so grateful for that. I'm hearing only the loving find love, so she's wishing you all buckets loads of blessings, love and joy in your life for all your acts of kindness, regardless of whether you were related, I like that. Only the loving find love. She wants to leave it like this, as she has a lot of adjustments to get used to. Over there, lots of people who have gone before her to reconnect with, and healing among other things to do. Getting a bit spaced out for some reason, so she may have felt that way. She's saying look after each other and make the most of the gift of life. She's talking about a misplaced item, so you may be looking for this soon, or you already have, but won't be able to find it as it is somewhere else. It's a reference to plugs. I'm not sure what she means by that. And there's a diary, because this may have some relevance, and I'm hearing that, as I said in the vision, she may have been reading a letter, yeah. So some kind of communication. March could have been a time to remember, or a birthday anniversary for you or this lady, but there was some special occasion in March, alright? And housing seems to be prominent with this, so take it as it resonates. Be strong, she's saying you are tougher than you imagine yourself to be. I'm told you have a good heart, and there is still a lot to achieve, so look forward. The past is the past, don't need to bring it all into the future. I love each and every one of you with all my heart. There's a lot of love coming here. Alright, thank you for that. Oh well. On the day that I was filming this, the day I'm filming this, is the 1st of February, so Spirit always surprises me. It's just crazy. You know what? I had this message from one of my subscribers, Kim, who had a question about numbers a few days later. So it's a few days later, but I took a glance while I was out and about at my mobile phone, and I saw 11:11 a.m. It was 11 centigrade, temperature-wise. And it was the 1st of February, as I said today. So I also had 1 missed call, 1 text, and 1 settings, and 1 messenger. So I was just flabbergasted, really, because that's quite a lot of ones, you know. I said to myself, no way, jeez, you know. If that's not a sign, I would be well and truly shocked. So as you all know, I chose 11:11 for my channel. So what does this numeral communication mean for all my beautiful Galaxite souls who watch this channel? Well, you may know that 11:11 has lots of meanings, but for us here on this channel it means to remember your deceased loved one. The number code 11:11 is a way for your deceased loved one to connect with you. I promise you, when I chose Angel of Galaxite 11:11, I didn't even think of this link. You know, there's new beginnings normally for me, but it just goes to show I'm being guided, you know. I just didn't think of this link, yeah. So your loved one may use this sequence of numbers to contact you. Also for some, not all, this sequence could be a passing day, a birthday, time of death, anniversary or event. Just be aware of other synchronicities around you so you can recognize and understand the message. Whether your departed loved one was a parent, spouse, child, or another close member or friend, they may simply want to let you know that they are okay. Other times they may want to comfort you or let you know they are with you, no matter how far you feel you are from your departed loved one. Trust that you are perfectly where you need to be at this present moment in time. And remember, when you see 11:11, you are in the presence of peace. In addition to this, the death of your loved one can open a doorway to an awakening or arouse spiritual gifts within you. You are given a chance to transform and be reborn in the sense of waking up. It becomes the last gift of your departed one. You begin to let go of old habits and beliefs to make room for a new life that is unfolding completely in front of you. By realizing this and taking the steps to become your true self, you are honoring the life and memories of your deceased loved one. So when you see 11:11, it is a good time to stop and think of your departed one and treasure what your loved one meant to you. Cultivate the seeds they planted in you and let the essence radiate from you. And above all, in the big scheme of the universe, have faith, knowing that you will be reunited with your loved one once again. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, let's go into my next message. So I'm hearing, why do all the good girls get taken every time? So this is a song by, I believe, maybe Joe. Yeah, so I think it's 1990s, this one, so you younger people who are watching may not know this, but it starts off with baby girl, alright, I'm going to find me a girl. So for all of you who don't know, souls will give me a song, and this may lead into a message, alright? So sunshine from the first time that we met, helpless, you took my heart, I must confess. Deep in your eyes there seemed to be a look that said, hello, is it me you're searching for? So This song may have been a memory of your first date, or it could have some relevance. So look up the actual lines and song, the verse and stuff. Or you could have actually been quite romantic together with this song. Yeah. So suddenly he's saying your sunshine turned to rain, and you may have felt it would never come back again due to his passing. Left you single. Every day, if you were lucky enough to feel a little sunshine, it would be swiftly turned into rain. And this would force you back to reality. His sad passing was never within your plans. He knows you are hurting and it's really bad, and is aware of your words. You must have been saying, someone tell me why. Why was it my man that had to go? And then why are all the good guys taken every time? He sees you are trying to move on after all these years. Only you're finding it hard, and this was something you would never have imagined happening. Feelings are still very raw and feeling, and you don't feel yourself falling for some other guy. Some poor guy, he's showing me, plucks up the courage to chat you up, says hello, and then you just say goodbye and you cut it dead. And this, of course, is not helping you to move on with life. Open your eyes, open your heart. So there's reference to the song when it's dancing with your body close to mine. Then you kiss my lips, girl. I thought it was a sign. I want you forever, but good intentions never win. I've got that feeling. Tonight we'll be alone again. All right. The world is a big place with many people, so it's urging you to keep searching until you find that guy. He wants you to believe that there's another special person for you, so don't give up. So what can I tell you about this guy? I'd say average height, deep voice, liked good food, not keen on crowds as he preferred a night in than a noisy, busy pub or club. He had a close family and was a likeable person. I'm seeing trains, but not sure why. That could be that he liked to travel, or he worked with trains, or any other reason. Gemini, Capricorn comes to mind, and may have had a blue car, because that's what I'm seeing, or you have a blue car. I feel he could have worked with his hands, take it as it resonates. And I'm showing a small child, a boy, and a French bulldog. I've got the name Joe, Michelle, William, names I should say, Joshua, Paul, Thompson. So these may make sense, but doesn't have to be. Take it as it resonates. Could be people watching, people on the other side. Good girls. Alright, so I've got Gillian as well, Lacey, Bill, Harry, Terry and Bob. Now, this song I believe was about 1997, and I've got the month of September and the 23rd could be relevant. Okay. Alright, thank you for that. Just wants to reach out. Alright, so our angel number today is number 16. Your words are magnetic affirmations that draw you to the very things you talk about. For this reason, the angels remind you to be aware of your words and thoughts. And our angel daily message for someone, 244, that could be relevant to you. Is there a question that you have, or some area of your life in which you desire guidance? Take a moment now and mentally ask us your questions. So talk to the angels and ask them to help you with that. I'm just going to my next message because Today, working with spirit signs and synchronicities, I was immediately drawn to a man who walked past me. While taking a sip of coffee, he then screwed up his face. Maybe not enough sugar in his drink for his liking. I don't know. So for whoever is watching, you may need a sweetener in your life. Next, hurriedly coming towards me, was a guy with a newspaper in his pocket. So I'm thinking it has to be a sign that news is on the way. And it may be coming in quickly. As he passed, I patiently waited for a van to turn right, so I could step out, and this vehicle had Mark written on it, but it had an E on the end. So may or may not have been relevant to this message. And then I turned to hear someone say, I meet him every week. Morning meet, so stop stalling. The other guy replied, I got you. I have to get up at 4 a.m, he was saying. So 4 a.m. could be relevant as well. Anyway, this conversation may mean something to someone. Take it as it resonates. And as a name, Mark is of Latin origin, and it means a gleaming one. So this news will surely leave you beaming. Let me just check my camera. We're still on, yes. Thank you. Sorry, I must be really annoying with that. Okay. All right. I don't know how long I've got left. Probably not long at all. So we will try, but I don't think that's going to work. All right, for someone here we have the Nine of Cups. So when I'm thinking about the Nine of Cups, I'm thinking about satisfaction, pleasure, comfort, indulgent, just bliss. I feel like that card is bringing in so much bliss. It's lovely. Just smile, look, she's smiling away. You're getting this free pass from the universe to achieve what your heart desires. Just make these a few overt moves in the right direction, and the universe will get the hint and help you onwards. When you think sometimes every wish that we make, there is a price of some sort, a knock-on consequence sometimes, or an impact we didn't foresee when we're busy daydreaming about it, But if your dream's powerful enough and you want it enough, you'll be prepared to pay a little for it. So this could be a person in your reading or you, but there could be Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. And maybe there's a little bit of a crush on somebody, because look, she's sort of lying back there, and it looks like when you're young and you've just met someone, you lie down in your bed with your friend and you like to chat about it for some reason. Okay, so I think you're working with muddled, unclear thinking. Maybe you're just not thinking too right. You can't see the woods for the trees. Maybe you're in daydream land and thinking, this is perfect. Just let's see if it is perfect. That's the thing. Yeah. My card is great happiness. So yeah, I think you might be, once you get through whatever it is that's really making you feel unclear about this, I think you will bring in so much happiness. This doesn't have to be a relationship, but cups are always about emotions, aren't they? And wishes that come true as well. I always think magic happens, and you can have a charmed life. But sometimes just be careful what you're wishing for, because if you're muddled and unclear thinking, that's what you're going to get, something a little bit more muddled and unthinking. But I like the way you're sitting back there and thinking about things and having a smile on your face in regards to that. Sorry, just checking again. But with great happiness and harp, there's going to be a lot of music coming into your life. So maybe you're really creative as well. But it is normally about some kind of relationship, cups, isn't it? Or expressing your feelings. but there is some way that you need to interact with ever. If this